So here's an idea of how to put a drum pattern to a loop. It could apply to guitar, piano, bass riff, it doesn't really matter. But in this case, it's a strummed guitar in C major. If you click on the bar button below, you'll see that it's running over 2 bars. Take a listen. Now it can be confusing when you have more than 1 bar on when you're writing a song, so I recommend that you switch off all the bars apart from the one that you need to work on. So in this case, turn off bar 2 and you're going to create a drum pattern only on bar 1. The first thing a drummer is likely to do is to map out the pulse for the band. The most obvious way to do that is to use the hi-hats, so switch to cymbals. So get the hi-hats to play 4 beats to the bar. So put hi-hat C on pads 1, 5, 9 and 13. If you press play, you'll hear that it's defined the pulse of the tune. And it's always a key thing to do in regards to building a foundation in which you can build on top of. To create a drum pattern, switch to the bass and snare. Put the bass drum on pad 1. So emphasizing the first beat of the bar is an essential starting point. Now here's an idea. Rather than using the snare, put the rim on pads 5 and 13 and then take a listen. The rim effectively lays the track back, and it's a technique used by countless songwriters. If you take a listen to classic tracks by, say, Tracy Chapman, like Talking About a Revolution or Baby Can I Hold You Tonight, the opening verses uses rim shots. Then when the chorus comes in, the snare kicks in and it lifts the track. Good drummers are great listeners. They lock into a riff and they listen to either a singer or what the bass is doing. Now, in this case, we're going to listen or look out for the essential accents. So put the bass drum on the guitar riff on the offbeats. So put it on pads 7 and 11 and then take a listen. So you can hear the bass drum is locked in with the riff. A good transition into the next bar would be to put the bass drum on pad 16. Now once you're happy with your groove, copy the bar. So select the bar button and copy bar 1. Turn bar 2 on and highlight it by using the forward arrow. Now we want to move over the drum pattern only, so select paste options and select bass and snare and cymbals, then OK that. You can vary the pattern in this bar and maybe put the bass drum on pad 3 and then take a listen to the groove over 2 bars. So now you could just develop the drum pattern, but this is a good starting point. So just to review, work on 1 bar, create a pulse by using the hi-hats on beats 1, 2, 3 and 4, bass drum on the 1, snare on beats 2 and 4. Use your bass drum to enhance the accents, then copy the groove over.